Hello everyone, this is Aaron Maurer, and I'm here with the second video to help some new teachers and staff with Twitter, and for anybody really who wants to know a little bit more. So you can check out the first video, it's on the wiki page, but here I'm going to go just talk a little bit more beyond just how to follow some people. So a couple things here, you have up my Twitter account that you can obviously see right here. A couple little things to further connect, and actually there's a chat going on right now which is really important. Some of you have been asking me about hashtags, and hashtags are these little items right here, the pound sign followed by a chat or a symbol. What happens is you can follow a particular hashtag, which you'll be able to see everything that goes on within that hashtag or that conversation. So, for example, like right now, there's a chat going on, Saturday chat. So for 1 hour, basically, it's how these chats operate. People chime in and they just follow that hashtag. So what I've done is I've simply just clicked that particular hashtag, and this one is a Saturday morning chat, and now I will see all the conversations going on with that particular chat. When you have a chat, like I said, and they go different ways, but they last about an hour, and about every 10 to 15 minutes there'll be a question posed. So you can see, like right here is the first question, and so sometimes you'll see this in the tweets. They'll say Q1, that stands for question 1. So the first question for this particular chat is, who inspired you to go into leadership, who is interested you in being a leader? And you can see now that he's obviously pulled in another hashtag. And so sometimes you'll see several hashtags, which is very common. I think like George Carrillo stated, it's kind of like sending out a bat signal. It recruits all those people who follow certain chats. And I'll show you kind of what I do here in just a minute. So that's the first question, and then you're going to start to see everybody begin to answer those questions. And you'll also see this, A1 or A2, that stands for their answer to that question. So this is their answer to question 1. And so when the second question pops up, you can see there's 29 more tweets here. It would say A1, then their answer. It gets to question 2, it'll say Q2, and then their answer, and so forth. When you do that and you get part of those chats, it's really important to kind of follow it, and it's really rather easy to do. So in this particular thing, you can see this is what I'm doing. I'm just following just this hashtag. It's eliminating all the other tweets that could be coming into my account. Now, I like to multitask, and so a tool that I would highly recommend you use, and it's not available for the phone, but for your computer, whether you have Mac or PC, is a tool called Tweetdeck. And what Tweetdeck allows you to do is create columns. So it's free, and this is my particular Tweetdeck, and I've got a lot. But you can create these columns, like it says right here. All right, so this is my main timeline. This is everything that comes into my entire Twitter feed of everybody that I follow. And then you can see I've added these columns with different hashtags. So I've got flat class that I follow, ed chat, all the way on through. Okay, this helps me when there is a chat going on to stay focused, but I can still see other things happening in the Twitter world at the same time. So, for example, this morning I was following this global classroom chat, which was a really good one right here. But at the same time, I was trying to get caught up on some things happening with Bettendorf and Learn Chat. So while I'm waiting for post to go, I can kind of see the stream. So it allows me to kind of see several things at once. And I just have my favorite ones pulled up. So that way I know these are the chats that I mostly follow that I could jump in there. And I already have it set up and ready to go. So that's one tool that I would highly recommend that you use. Now, the last thing that I'll share. So I've talked about the Q and the A. I've also talked about the hashtag and the chat. So chats typically last an hour. A hashtag doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to be a chat. It might just be like an ongoing discussion, and you'll see people share stuff all the time. So say the last thing I want to show you is say I have this tweet right here and I really, really like it. A couple options that you have is when you click on it, you can choose favorite. It's going to add it to your favorite, so it'll always be stored in your Twitter account as a favorite. So you could click that and you're going to get this little star. So I could always go back at any time and check out my favorites and see, these that I have marked as favorites. One of the things that I run into with Twitter is that I tend to not go back to my favorites for some reason. I mean, I still mark all the time, but I get into Twitter and I get so caught up in trying to see what's happening in the now that I never do get to my favorites. So what I have found to be useful is I think there's a really important tool or website or something in a tweet that I really want to have. I will go here to this more right here, this option, these three dots where it says more, and this is also on your phone. And I will choose email tweet, and I will email these to myself. So I know that I check my email all the time. And so I will go through and type in my email account right here, and then I would send it. And now I've got it in my email account. And so when I go into my Gmail, my inbox, it usually has more mails for me than anything else. You can see all these that I've sent to myself in particular. Tweet, 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 tweet. So that's just a sign to me that those are ones that I really need to do something with and file those accordingly. So there it is. Twitter Help episode 2. Talked a little bit about hashtags, how to email tweets to yourself or mark them as favorites. And we talked about the Q, and we talked about the A. And we also talked about Tweetdeck. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will make another video here soon just about some other things in terms of how I use and operate Twitter and some other tools that you may find useful. As always, if you have questions, leave a comment, contact me on my blog or the wiki, and I would love to help you out. All right, take care, and I hope you found this useful. Bye.